to thank all the residents that were able to come tonight. Hopefully it won't get as chilly tonight as it's been the last couple nights, although I did put on my sweater. One announcement that I do need to make is that if we have a quorum of board members here, this is not an official proceeding of the association, so no formal business will be conducted tonight. This is purely a meet and greet opportunity. With that, the purpose of tonight is to introduce the Sandoval community to our new management company, Precedent. They brought tonight as well, in addition to bringing some nice refreshments for us to enjoy, they brought their key staff from Fort Myers and from the Tampa area to introduce themselves, talk about what their responsibilities are, and to introduce the capabilities of their systems and how we as a community will be interacting with those systems. What we're going to do is we're going to have Precedent, the various members of the Precedent team introduce themselves, talk about their job responsibilities and their particular areas of expertise. And then after that, we will do a moderated Q&A. Jack has offered to walk the microphone around if someone has a question. We're going to try to keep the questions to about 2 to 3 minutes each. If something goes into more of a deeper set of questions, I will take it offline and we'll work with that person individually to answer their questions. Finally, we will have some members of the Precedent team at these tables to help you get set up with your accounts if you're not set up, or if you have questions on their portal. They'll be here, and basically the main objective is to introduce Precedent, and those that would like to get some assistance, to get kicked off with their new system. With that, I'd like to introduce the head person from Precedent in the Fort Myers office. That's Wendy Murray. Please come up.
If all the Precedent people could come up, it'd be easier to point you out and for each person to come say who they are and what they do.
Okay.
I'm probably the shortest one, so everybody should be good with us. Thank you. All right. So I'm the Executive Vice President of Business Development and Education for Precedent. I live in Cape Coral as well. Can't hear me?
Yeah.
Now you can hear me? All right. I'll try not to blow your hair back. So we have an office in Fort Myers by FSW, located in Whiskey Creek. We have another office in Naples, off of Naples Boulevard. And then our home office is in Clearwater. I live in Cape Coral. Your regional director lives in Cape Coral. And several of our team members live in Cape Coral, as well as Fort Myers. So we are local. I'm going to go through who we are and kind of tell you a little bit about each person, and then I'll be calling on key people to discuss certain areas. We're going to keep this so we don't get you bored, but keep you on your toes. So at the end is Vasily Valudos. He's Director of Business Development. He's my right arm. He started in client services, became a portfolio manager, on-site manager, and now is in business development. He's going to be at one of these tables, able to help you if you need to log in, if you need to get your account number, if you want to see how the owner portal works. He can show you all of it. He's very good at technology. The other person that will be at the desk will be Iman. She is transition manager, very good in Sync. Sync is our software. So you'll hear me talk about Sync, and others will off and on. That is our software. So next to Vasily is Michael. He's Director of Client Accounting. This is Sarah Wood. She's Regional Director of Management. This is Iman, Transition Manager. This is Lola Keverik. She is Executive Vice President of Accounting. She's also a Certified Fraud Examiner, and she keeps us all in line. Very tough. This is Inez Clinton. She is Director of Transition. Inez and her team meet with us every Thursday at 3 o'clock. and they ask us, have you done this? Have you done that? They keep us online for a smooth transition. If they have any concerns, they let me know, I let Bill know, and we get it resolved. So we've all been working with your board and with your team, and Chuck especially. This is Executive Vice President of Management, Diana Getz. Diana is going to be talking to you later about sync on the administrative side. She's what I call the subject matter expert and very good. Lola is going to be covering sync accounting, and she'll field all your accounting and finance questions. Let her have them. So I'm going to turn it over in a moment to Inez. Inez is going to discuss transition, what you should have received by now. If you didn't, how should you get it? What can you expect to receive? And the resources available. But before I turn it over, I'm going to spend just 5 minutes. I don't want to bore you, but I want to tell you a little bit about our company. Has anyone here heard of Precedent Hospitality before today? No. See? So that's why I need to talk a little. So I can talk all day, but I won't. So we started as Condominium Associates in 1982 in Clearwater, Florida. The two owners of the company...
I'll get that. She'll take your call.
The two owners of the company brought in a third owner, and he was a former golf pro. He had this vision for golf and country clubs. So he started a division within Condominium Associates named Precedent Hospitality. The original goal was to go after golf and country clubs, the high-end, amenity-rich neighborhoods. And we started in Lee and Collier County in 2012. A few years ago, the two owners bought him out, and the focus of Precedent Hospitality is no longer golf. We are not into golf. We're into HOAs, condominiums, and all types of neighborhoods. From 8 units to thousands of units, we manage all of it. But that is the relationship between the two entities. We are one company. We're just a division of Condominium Associates. So when you email people in our Clearwater office, like Diana and Lola, Inez, when they write you back, it will be from a Condominium Associates email. But we all see it. We're all on the same drive. We all see all the emails. When I email you, it will be Precedent Hospitality. But we've kept our identity because we have the local brand, and we all live here locally, and so this is who we are. So we've stayed with the brand. That is the number one question I usually get is, who is Condominium Associates? We thought we hired Precedent. So you did. It's buy one, get one free. So what I'm going to do is turn this over to Inez. She's Director of Transition. She's going to share with you what you should have received by now, the next steps, and fill you in just about how this whole transition process goes on. Because it's like a duck on the water. There's a lot of moving parts, and most of the time you don't see it. She sees it all, and she loves us anyway. So here is Inez.
Thank you, Wendy. Wow, good evening, everyone. It is so exciting to be part of your community, and what a good turnout. Thank you all for showing up for us tonight. We're very happy to be part of your community, and we're excited to get started. So part of transition, what we do is we're probably one of the only management companies that have a full built-out transition team. The reason is we believe that starting off on the right foot sets a really good relationship going forward. So Iman Balu is the primary transition manager that's been transitioning and communicating with your prior management company. We got your owner records that way, we received all of your historical records that way, and over the next couple of weeks, into the next 60 days, we will be doing a full-on transition and onboarding process of everything from prior management. From us, you should have received your welcome package. It's coming in the mail if you haven't received it physically, and you should have also received it in an email format at least twice by now. For anyone who hasn't received it in an email, if it's your spouse or partner that hasn't received this, let us know. We'd like to collect everyone's email addresses because communication is key, and we want all of you to have access to your new Precedent website. In the welcome package, you would have received a instruction guide on how to register to your new webpage and an ACH enrollment form for your new association dues. Following the welcome package, you'll receive the coupon books and statements. Those should be coming to you in the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for those. And yeah, we're happy to be here. Any questions you have, please let me know. Your website is already ready for you to be registered to. Be patient with us as we're auditing your records and uploading them to your webpage. The website will be at 100% within the next 30 days. Yeah, and you'll be able to do work orders and ARC requests and all sorts of things through the webpage.
The homeowners don't do work orders here.
Oh, sorry, no work orders.
I got briefed.
All right, so I'll turn this over to Lola and then we can,
You have some questions.
oh, question.
I was just wondering, you mentioned sending out coupon books. If we're planning to pay electronically, is there a way to keep you from sending those?
Unfortunately, no. We have to send them out to everyone because your account number is listed on there, and if you ever decide to take yourself off ACH, we need to make sure you've received your coupon book. But going forward, for next year, anyone on ACH will not receive a coupon book.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
You're going to turn it over to me?
Yes, let's hear Executive VP of Accounting, Lola. She'll talk about the money.
Cash is king, right? Everyone knows that. Well, thank you for having us tonight. For me, it's a pleasure being here for a reason. 10 years ago, I was part of this community, part of the financial processes when you turned over from developer to the membership. Then 4 years ago, I was in this room with Wendy trying to pitch the business at that time, and unfortunately, we're the last two companies consider it, and somebody else got it. So I said last couple months, right? Third time is a charm.
Yeah.
I'm going to. So pleasure to be here and meeting everyone. Regarding the financials, I'm working very close with Dave, has been an instrumental, and Bill on helping me to get back to the financial strategies for the community. However, tonight I'll focus a little bit on method of payments for each of the homeowners. Our company has available for you 5 methods of payments. So if you want to pay by traditional check, you'll get a booklet coupon on the mail with the 4 quarter payments. So those 4 pages of the booklet are each quarter payments. Part of that booklet will have emergency form to fill out. You'll have the ACH form, and you'll have the contact information to update our system. So in that booklet, when you use the traditional form of payment by check, you'll send that coupon along with your check to the P.O. Box. P.O. Box is a lockbox facility, is located in Tampa, is not far from here, and we get the daily transmissions. So there is no delay any day. It's automatically reconciled every day to the bank. So in case if you make a payment online, your check will show right away into your ledger. So when you log online and you will see your account and you are paying at that time, you'll be able to see your payment in the ledger. So it's a live data that transmit from the bank to you. The second method of payment is ACH, Automatic Clearinghouse, which means that you'll fill the ACH form that you got from the welcome package. Will be available online as well. You'll fill that form with a voided check, and you can mail it or email it to us. All the instructions are in the form. If anyone wants to see me after to go over it, I most likely be happy to do so. The ACH is for free. It will be pulled on the 3rd of the month of the first quarter. So if you sign up for ACH until December 22nd this month, then January 3rd, you'll have the first payment going through ACH through your bank account. Then April 3rd, then July 3rd, then October 3rd. It's free, no headache. If my payment arrived, eliminate a lot of frustration, community gets the cash as they need it, and they continue to pay the bills. That's the second. Third one is the e-check. We call it e-check, electronic check. Or you can do a recurring payment on a website. You can go on a website by yourself on your account and you set up yourself to make a recurring payment. You can do 4 times a year, and that way you don't have to worry about it. However, the e-check has $1.99 charge. That charge is not ours, it's the third-party company processor center that takes that benefit, $1.99. But it gives you possibility from your home, setting it up quickly, and you don't have to worry. The fourth payment is the credit card. Most residents are liking the credit card payment because they get those rewards points and they use them, travel points, wherever you get, mileage, something like that. So the credit card payment, simple and easy. Go to the Precedent website, we'll direct you to Sandoval website, we'll have a link there, and then you make the payment by credit card. The credit card payment is $2.95 one time, but, always is a but, in finances. There is a 3% for payment. So that 3%, considering that you have $1,000 per quarter, I'm just making up the number, $1,000 per quarter, you pay $30 for the credit card. Okay? So that's, again, is not Precedent, is not CA, is not our fees, is the third party who controls the credit card software. That's the available to you. You don't have to use it at all. If you don't like paying the 3%, I don't personally, so I'll choose ACH if I can.
She's tight.
And the fifth method of payment is bill pay, online bill pay from your personal account. I want to explain this a little bit because we have a lot of questions from homeowners on how the online bill pay works. Every homeowner can go online and thinking like we pay our own personal credit cards, we can set up for the payments to go through on certain day of the month. So if the maintenance fees are due, assessments are due on the 1st of the month for each quarter, I would set it up 2 or 3 days prior. However, each bank has a different way of sending that payment from your personal bank account. In the United States, there are 4 payment processing centers. Those 4 payment processing centers have a service agreements with every bank in the United States. Some of the banks chose to send the online bill pay by check. So they'll mail a check out of your bank account to us, to the lockbox. However, considering the US post mail, how delays are, that check may take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 2 days, depends. From the case that happened 3 months ago in Sarasota post office that was a fraud going on all over, that was the delays that we all experienced in our area, starting from Brooksville, north of Tampa, down south to Marco Island. And that delays a lot of the mail. Now, if your bank converts your payment into the ACH transaction, that's an easy thing, because the moment that you make the payment, 24 hours later, it will be in our account. When I say in our account, in your account, not in ours, but in your account, and you'll see the payment going through. So make sure when you do the online payment, consider that number of days so you don't get a delinquent fee or late interest, whatever is per Sandoval collection policy. That will establish you with payments through the year. So first one, ACH, traditional check, e-check, credit card, online bill pay. You can choose any of them. Any questions so far?
Hold on, let me give you a microphone. I'm right behind you. Can you ask your bank how they pay those online bill pays? And they'll tell you it's a check, it's an ACH?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Now, that's a great question, actually. With online bill pay, if the assessment change in 2026, you have to go on your account, on your personal bank account, and make the change. With ACH or e-check, you don't have to. With ACH, we make all the changes for you. And like, God forbid, if you decide to leave us, Precedent, then we will shut down all the ACHs ourselves. So you don't have to call, you don't have to send anything, we'll take care of that part. But we're hoping for a long, long, long relationship together. On the other side, the board of directors have been very active on working with us in accounting department. Michael is my right hand, and he's been helping as well on looking at the balance sheet, income statements, all the financial statements too. Chuck is working with us as well, trying to pull all the information that we can. So we make some kind of review of your financial statements. Our accounting department is made up of 25 employees. We have all the segregation of duties that we can implement in a management company, starting from accounts payable, receivable, banking, investments, estoppels, and on and on. Our banking team, we have a 3 employee on it, and that will help the board of directors to make a different, give them options to make an investment decision in the near future. So with that, yes.
Hold on, let me give you the mic.
That'd be faster, Jeff.
Perhaps I misunderstood, but I thought there was going to be something where we could go to the office and our check would be scanned right in the office.
You caught me a little bit off guard on this. So I want to say that you can do that. We don't want, because the office will have to spend time on scanning owner checks instead of doing their work. We have all these other methods of payments available before you decide to go. If you want to walk in the office, you can do that. However, it's going to be one-time emergency. It's not for everyone to walk. You can imagine 1,425 homeowners bringing checks in the office. These people will not have a way to maintain anything like that. So you should utilize all the payments unless you're really, really late, like 5 o'clock and tomorrow is a deadline, then you can drop the check. But other than that, we don't want to turn the on-site office into a logbox facility, right? That's pretty much. Emergency, yeah, it's going to happen. Out of 1,400, I expect 20 emergencies to be there. But those 20 will take time for them to sign up. Yep.
We are going to have a Q&A later, so if you think of a question later, they're going to be moderating and you can ask it. And then you can come up to us one-on-one if you don't want to ask in a crowd. We'll be mingling. So I will tell you, of all of us up here, I am the least technical. And I am able to navigate our software sync. It is amazing. Diana's going to tell you about the owner portal. I suggest you try it. It is truly amazing. The sync app, it opens up a whole new world. So I'm going to turn it over to Diana to talk about the website side of the sync.
My name is Diana Getz. I'm the Executive Vice President of Property Management. I am based out of Clearwater, but I am present down here 2 to 3 times a month. Sarah is with us here. She lives right around the corner. She's your regional director, and she'll be assisting Chuck and the team with anything that she needs.